Okay, ready when you are. Actually, we're gonna start standing up because I want you to be very warm. So I might kneel because of the video that I'm taking, so I might be on my knees just to show the camera what's happening. Okay, let's start. We are standing, you are standing at home, and we're gonna start warming up our fascia tissue. And we've done this before, okay? So first of all, I want you to rub your hands into each other. Really rub, really creating this nice sense of heat. So if you want to kneel, that's fine too, but standing is nicer. Okay, really create heat in your palms. So here, we're already firing up the fascia system. So we want it to really work. Okay, when we have heated up hands, use your, start nodding, how do you call that? Kraulen, deine Ohren kraulen. So start going on your ears, start massaging your ears. So your fascia tissue around the ears, and this is what I love because it's actually heating up your earlobes and it feels like you put kind of deep heat cream on your earlobes. Okay, next thing. You can start touching your face and like warming up the fascia tissue around your face. This is all about being wholesome and holistic with your body. Makeup don't matter no more. We don't have to go out. We have to look pretty for ourselves, and we look the prettiest when we take care of ourselves. Woo-hoo. Okay, you guys, don't forget your eyebrows, okay? Above your eyebrows, really important because we have a lot of people that are really tightening up the eyebrows all the time. I'm one of them. I have what I call, with my mom, we used to call it Frida and Bertha. So I have Frida and Bertha now too between my eyebrows, so let's release that. Okay, shake out your hands. Now, let's take your hands behind your back and pull up all the skin next to your spine. So you're really massaging that muscle area around your neck and spine. So make sure you're getting all of it, getting into it. And you can already sense that your entire body is heating up like that. And that's actually the goal of this warm-up, is to make our entire body really warm. Okay, both hands grab back to the back really far and then pull up all the skin you can grab and take your elbows together in front of you. Now, let's roll our head gently, because now all of the weight from your shoulder muscles pulling on your neck is released, and now we can mobilize our spine. The neck, the cervical spine. So draw nice little circles, but don't forget you're not a smoothie maker. You're not a Pürierstab. So don't go too fast. Just be very mindful of what you're doing. Okay, brilliant. Release your hands. Next thing. This is taking. So inside goes up, outside goes down. And we can do that as fast as we want. We are lining our fascia tissue. So we have fascia fibers, and when they're kind of, out of balance, or when they're tense, they get out of alignment. And by giving ourselves a little bit of an electrical current like this, Reibungsenergie, Reibungswärme, we can align them to work better. Okay, couple more times, and now let's switch sides. So the inside goes up, and then the outside goes down. So we're rubbing our arms. Oh, I'm loving this. The baby's doing the yoga too. So good. So we're rubbing up and down. Beautiful. Okay, when you're ready, shake it out. Okay, now actually we're taking care of our hips. Let's take a hip width stance, so 2 fists in between your feet. And now let's just draw circles with our hips. Beautiful big circles. This is for your hip joint. So we're warming up the hip joint already. Just let your knees kind of be gently bent. Don't lock your knees. So big. This is what we would do in the Altenheim. So in a retirement home, we'd probably do the same movements, but they're great. The baby's waving at me. I'm waving back. Beep, beep, beep. Okay. Good, great. Take it back to center. And now let's take our heels together. So your big toes touch, but your heels have like 2 fingers in between. So don't touch your heels together. Take your hands on your knees, bend your knees, take your knees together. And now let's draw gentle circles with our knees. So this is a knee warm up. And you can really feel what's going on here in your knees. Gentle circles, go as big as you want, but we want to create this little heat where we notice, oh, okay, we're actually working our muscles. And whose ears are burning? Mine certainly are. Yeah, so my ears are always burning after nubbling, I would say. Die Ohrenknubbeln. Sometimes I miss my weird German words. Change directions. Beautiful. Okay, let's stay down here. Bend your knees so your torso comes on your thighs. And now we're gonna go inside up, outside down. And we're gonna stroke our legs. Make sure you're not rubbing up and down with your torso. Stay still in your torso. So direct your motion towards your legs. Don't forget the booty. The booty wants some of it too. Beautiful. Really nice work. Last big inhale. And one exhale. Now let's clap. Let's give ourselves little fists and just little gentle hits wherever you feel like, okay, my legs definitely need that. Back of the legs. Just to exchange the extracellular water surrounding your fascia tissue. Just to give ourselves a little bit of activation and healing. Beautiful. Okay, let everything drop. Just shake it out. And then bend your knees, come up to standing. The beginning of your mat, make sure your knees are gently bent. Let your shoulders go up to your ears, back and down. Open your palms forward. And now just take deep breaths. You're gonna have a slight tilt in your pelvis. You're gonna pull your belly button gently in and up. And now let's take deep breaths. Wherever you are, sense into the soles of your feet, really noticing where your feet touch the mat. Can you build that little bridge on the inside of your foot by grabbing the mat with your toes? Now, find your breath. Maybe take one hand to your lower belly and one hand to your chest. And we're going to take 5 deep breaths, really noticing, deepening, and advancing our breathing. So inhale in all the way into your lower belly and all the way up into your shoulders. If you know what Ujjayi is, after doing one conscious breath without Ujjayi, start using your Ujjayi breath. If you don't know what Ujjayi is yet, or you're not used to using it, just breathe deeply. Okay, you guys. Now, I want you to pull your breath from the lower belly into your upper belly. So instead of breathing into the lower belly, I want you to breathe around the rib cage. So inhale into upper belly, flanks, back, and chest. So those 4 areas of breath. Exhale out of the upper belly, out of the flanks, out of the back, out of the chest. 2 more. Inhale into upper belly, into flanks, into back, and into chest. And exhale out of the upper belly, out of the flanks, out of the back, and out of the chest. Take 2 more breaths. Already taking your hands back next to your hips. And when you're ready, on your next inhale, put your weight into your left foot without moving your hips to the left. So keep your hips central, move your weight to the left. Inhale, lift your right leg up high to the sky, taking your arms all the way to the sky as well. Take a big inhale, hold your leg where it is and try to bring it closer to your belly. So pull it towards your belly. Instead of keeping it low, pull it towards your belly. Last big inhale. Now on your exhale, bend your left standing leg and I want you to just gently start making a big step back, but allow yourself to keep the weight in your left foot. So we do this very controlledly. Step your right leg back. Make sure both heels are not in one line, but they're in your 2 lines. Oops. So hip width apart. Take an inhale, reaching all the way to the sky. Bend your front leg low. Exhale, bend your back leg low. Inhale, extend through both legs. Exhale, down low. If you have trouble with your space, just go up and in front. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Inhale up. Last time, exhale down. Keep your leg hovering over the floor. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, right ribcage goes to the left. Now pull your heels together as if you're trying to wrap the mat together. Take a big inhale, spread your wings. Take a long exhale. We're firing up those legs. Big inhale in. Long, beautiful exhale. Last one. Big inhale in. On your exhale, left hand comes on the side of your left thigh. Reach up. Inhale, press away from the mat. Both legs extend. Exhale all the way down into your plank position. Inhale, press away from the mat. Plank position. Now, let's warm us up completely. I want you to start running against your mat. So, at first, start a little slower. Now, let's go faster. Press away from the mat. Really pulling your knees into your chest. Give it your all. 2 more. Big inhale. Long exhale. Big inhale in. Long exhale. Start slowing down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Come into plank position. Exhale, knees to the mat. Inhale, into your cow position. Yogi's choice. You can go through your vinyasa, or you can just come with me and rest in child's pose. Let your shoulders relax. Notice the heat that's building in your body. I'm gonna warm us up really quickly, and then we're warm and nice and flexible for all the heavy lifting to come. When you're ready. On your next inhale, reach your arms forward. On your exhale, come into cat position. So roll into cat position. Inhale, into cow position. This is your time to check in with your spine. So about 5 more cat-cows just for you. Inhale, into cow position. And exhale, into cat position. Beautiful. Inhale, in cow position. If you have issues with your wrists, here's a great chance for you to warm up your wrists. So start drawing circles over your wrists, because we are gonna balance on our wrists. My wrists are never really complaining, so I don't necessarily, they warm up nicely during my flow. But if you have wrists that are kind of iffy, use this time to warm up your wrists. Turn your hands to the side also, pushing from side to side. We are balancing on our wrists, and I feel like we have a lot of heat going on right now, so let's use this. Turn your wrists back, balance, move from front to back, also lifting off the base of your hand every once in a while, so you grab your fingers into your mat. Beautiful. Turn them regularly again. Go through 2 or 3 more cat-cows. Just do not forget your spine. We need our spine to be long and beautiful for all of the exercises to come. And when you're ready, on your next inhale, come into cow position. Curl the toes under. Send your hands a little further forwards and send it to downward facing dog. Let's walk against our mat, really easing out all the kinks in our lower legs. So start walking your dog here. And then when you're ready, I want you to take the weight into your, into your left foot, reaching the right foot up high. Point your toes, and we're gonna pulsate our foot towards the sky. You remember this one, it's the one where we kind of kick up into the sky. So, our goal within the next 5 breaths, or 10, is to get to the top of the mat again. So your choice, either you can pulse and now walk forward, or you can pulse and then kind of hop to the top of your mat. Inhale in here, exhale, set your right foot down, and this is where we wait for everyone. So take your time, I can see who's who and who's where. Grab your elbows if you're already there, just swing it out. Beautiful. Let your head drop. Now everyone's here. Beautiful. Let your shoulders relax down. Just nod your head yes. Nod your head. Shake your head no. And then bend your knees. Look forward. Inhale. This is your halfway lift. Exhale. Put your weight into your foot. Inhale. Reaching all the way up to the sky. Exhale. Hands to heart. Beautiful. Let's go to the other side. So when you're ready, put your weight into your right foot. And I want you to notice, don't collapse in the right hip like this. I want you to keep your hips centered. Take your hands to your hips if it helps. Let your knees still kind of be bent, and then pull your left knee to the sky. Okay? Pulling the left knee to the sky. Inhale in, reaching your hands overhead. Now pull the left knee closer to your chest. Try to get it as close to your belly as you can. Exhale in here. Big, beautiful inhale in here. Big, beautiful exhale. Big inhale. And on your exhale, I want you to gently bend your right foot and slowly make your way back, stepping the left foot back. But notice, keep your right foot bent. Just go very slowly so your right foot actually has to take some weight. Step your left foot back. Then inhale, reach your arms overhead. Now, let's go again. Exhale, bend your left knee closer to the ground. Inhale, extend through everything. Exhale, bend low. 2 more. Inhale all the way up. Really pushing through the back heel as well. Exhale all the way low. Inhale all the way up. Last time, exhale all the way low. Stay here. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, left ribcage comes to the right. Now come into your twist. Inhale, belly button to spine. Exhale here. 2 more. Big inhale. Long exhale. Pull your legs together as if you're trying to fold the mat underneath you. Big inhale. On your exhale, right hand comes alongside the right thigh. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, plank position. Beautiful. Inhale, press away from the mat. Yogi's choice, your vinyasa. I'm going to take the knees to the mat. Come with me if you're unsure what to do. Inhale, reaching all the way forward with your torso. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, stay here. Exhale, all the way to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra, belly button to spine, baby cobra. Exhale, all the way back into child's pose, and then downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's meet here. Take a big breath in and a beautiful exhale. Maybe out through the mouth if you want. Forgot to turn the heat down, so I'm definitely doing hot yoga here. Take your weight into your right foot, reaching the left foot up high. Let's pulsate. Throw your leg towards the sky. Really giving yourself some good workout for your booty. We'll need it. And then when you're ready, either walk forward or take a big jump forward. Inhale in, look forward. Exhale, taking your left foot down. Releasing everything, grabbing your elbows. If you're warm, if you feel really warm, feel free to extend through your legs and pull your torso back down further. So keep your legs micro bent, but you're allowed to do a full forward fold by now if you feel really warm. Ready? When you're ready, inhale in, bend your knees, look forward, halfway lift. Exhale, stay here. Inhale, take your hands all the way over the side, all the way up to the sky. Inhale, and exhale, hands to heart. Take your hands to your hips. You can shake off that booty. Do a little bit of belly dancing. Beautiful. Okay, let's dive into our Heuschrecke prep position. Keep your knees slightly bent. I want you to take the weight, I'm spiegelverkehrt for you now. I want you to take the weight into your left foot, reaching your right foot up to the sky as we did earlier. Inhale in here. On your exhale, I want you to tilt your knee to the outside. Now I want you to bend your knees so you're in kind of a chair pose. Keep your hips and your hands at your hips. Focus on pulling that leg towards you. So a couple more breaths. Big inhale. Find your Beyonce booty. So even though it feels like you want to round through the spine, find your Beyonce booty. Last big inhale here. On your exhale, set down your foot on your knee. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, we're going to sit down in our figure 4 pose. It's kind of like chair pose. It gives us a nice little stretch on the outside of our thigh. Pull your belly button to spine. Focus on one point. And now let's take a couple more breaths. Really press your right knee away from you. Take one more big inhale. And a beautiful exhale, taking the hands to your heart. Okay, inhale in here. On your exhale, move your right rib cage for your elbow to meet your foot. Take a big inhale, stay here, and a long exhale. Big inhale in, find your Beyonce booty, find your belly button to spine. Long exhale. Big, beautiful inhale. And on your exhale, come back to center. Inhale, reaching all the way up, lift your right leg off. Exhale, turn it to center. Inhale in here. Exhale, step your right leg back. Inhale, come into your high lunge. Beautiful. On your exhale, take your hands all the way to the mat. Watch out. Inhale, lifting your left leg, three-legged dog. So the front leg becomes your back leg. Beautiful. On your exhale, left knee to right elbow about 5 times. Whew. Whew. Beautiful. When you've done your 5, take your leg back to the sky. Now on your exhale, I want you to let your right heel come to the left side, and we're going to take the left leg in this nice little side plank that we did last time. Lift your left leg so the thigh is parallel to the mat and your knee and foot are in one area. On your exhale, extend your front leg, fall in triangle. Inhale, lift your right hand to the sky. Exhale, sit down. Inhale, grow tall, both hands to the sky. I'm going to move a little. Exhale, right hand behind you. Left knee comes closer. Inhale, come into your wild thing. Woo. Big, beautiful inhale. On your exhale, sit back down. On your inhale, extend your front leg. Go back on your left leg, left hand. Now lift back up. Fall in triangle. Inhale. Exhale, right hand to the mat. Inhale, left foot to the sky. Woo! Beautiful. That was a rough one. Okay, let's pulsate against the sky. Start hopping off the mat. And we're gonna jump forward on your next exhale. Inhale, look forward. Now, you can take your blocks if you want some extra help. Exhale, bend your left knee. And we're gonna sit down. Woo! Left leg extended. I want you to set your right leg over your left. Now, turn both feet towards the left. Take your left hand in front of you, so a little bit in front of you. Take your right hand to grab the outside of your left foot around your knee. Now inhale in. You're gonna have to press into that right leg and lift your booty up high. Baby Heuschrecke. 3 more breaths. If you can't reach your foot, feel free to take your strap. Same thing, okay? So feel free to aid yourself. You can be here, yeah? 2 or 3 breaths more. And when you're ready, exhale, come back down. Beautiful. Untie your strap. Take your right leg back where it came. So right leg sitting up, and now we're gonna come back to standing. So inhale, push yourself up, left leg flying. You can use your blocks on both sides, or you can just come into standing splits like this. Inhale in, exhale, step back, inhale all the way to the sky, high lunge. Exhale all the way down, inhale all the way into your plank position. Flow through your vinyasa, so you can put your knees on the mat or not. Up dog or cobra, belly button to spine in your back bends, and then let's meet in downward facing dog. Good work, you guys. Beautiful. Walk against your mat. We're gonna move to the other side. So first of all, we're gonna hop forward. Yogi's choice, you can walk or you can hop forward. If you want to hop forward, I suggest doing the right leg to the sky again, pouncing. And then maybe, if you want, you can lift yourself off in a little handstand before setting your left foot down, joining the right foot down, and then releasing everything down. Again, if you're really warm already, walk your feet out to be a little bit more than hip width apart. Take your 2 fingers of each hand, grab your big toe. Inhale, lean into your toes, look forward, bend your knees a tiny bit. On your exhale, pull yourself down into a nice little forward fold. Belly button's pulling to spine to prevent your lower back from getting out of alignment. So 2 more breaths, big in, long out, big beautiful inhale in, exhale release. Let your knees come very softly. On your inhale, start block position, look forward, exhale, stay here. Inhale, come all the way up, and we're gonna take it to the other side. Exhale, hands to heart. First of all, let's do some belly dancing again, because it really feels good and it makes us remember that we're here to have fun. Okay, woo. Now, let's take your weight into your right foot. I'm spiegelverkehrt for you guys now. So, into your right foot, lifting your left foot without dumping into the right hip. So keep your hip in neutral, lifting your left leg. Bend your right knee a little bit gently. Now pull your left knee to the side, lifting your left heel as high as you can. This is your active range of motion, which we want to activate first, because it gives us the muscles we need. Bend your knee lower, so your standing leg is going to be lower, so you're preparing for your chair pose. Inhale in here. On your exhale, take your left heel over your right knee. Now, find your chair pose. Belly button to spine, butt Beyonce booty. Inhale, reaching your hands all the way to the sky. Exhale in here. Inhale, really pressing that left heel away from you. And exhale. Big, beautiful inhale in here. On your exhale, hands to heart. Inhale. More Beyonce booty, come a little lower. Exhale, left rib cage moves to the right, and we might want to try to touch our elbow towards our left foot. When you're there, stay here. Find your Beyonce booty. Big inhales. If you can already press your left foot into your elbow, because this is what we're going to need later on. Take 2 more. Big inhale. And exhale. Last inhale in here. On your exhale, come back to center. Inhale, reaching all the way up to the sky. Lift your left leg, pull it into your chest. Exhale, step your left leg back, high lunge. Inhale in here. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, 3-legged dog, right leg comes to the sky. When you're ready, right knee to the left elbow, 5 times. This is beautiful. We're working with ourselves, on our bodies. We're having so much fun exploring yoga in our own homes. I'm doing hot yoga. Inhale, reach all the way to the sky. Okay, when you're ready, your left heel comes to the right, so sideways, and I'm gonna go into side plank, lifting my right thigh so it's parallel to the mat, and my knee and leg is it's even, okay? Inhale in here. Exhale, stay here. Inhale. And then on your exhale, extend your front leg. Inhale, reaching your left hand to the sky, fallen triangle. Exhale, sit down. Inhale, grow tall, both hands to the sky. Exhale, left hand behind your right leg angles. Inhale for a wild thing. So press away from the mat. Big, beautiful inhale. Long, beautiful exhale. And on your next exhale, come back down, sit back down. Inhale, extend right leg forward. Take right hand behind you. Now we're gonna come back. So we're gonna go side plank. Inhale, lift up. Right leg in front of you. Now exhale, left hand to the mat. Inhale, right foot to the sky. Beautiful 3-legged dog. Now let's pulsate the foot against the sky. And if you want, I feel like we've done this side before. Are you on the right side? Can someone nod or shake no? Okay, I'm gonna do the other side. Hop forward. And now let's extend and sit down. Right leg forward. Yes, okay. So let's take our left leg, place it over the right. Both feet go into the right direction. And now let's take our right hand next to us. So we're really sitting on the side here. Take your left hand around you. And now you got to press in this foot. So this foot presses down. Feel free to use your strap already. I already see some people using the strap. And when you're ready, 5 breaths. Inhale, lift off, and exhale. Big inhale. Long exhale, really pressing your heel into the mat and really pressing your heel into the hand. 2 more, big inhale. Long exhale. Big inhale. And on your exhale, sit back down. Beautiful. Release. Curl back on your booty. Lift your left leg. Take it back on the left of your right leg. Take your hands or your blocks. So this is where 2 blocks come in really handy, because it is hard. Okay, so lift off. Press into your left leg. Lift your right leg. And now let's step it back into our flying splits. Inhale in here. Exhale, step your right foot back. Inhale, reaching all the way to the sky. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale into your plank position. Flow through your vinyasa. Let's meet in child's pose because we're gonna take a break. Breaks are nice. Woo! Knees to the mat, hands next to your feet. Okay, let's relax. Beautiful. Press your forehead against your mat if you want a little bit more cooler child's pose. Open your knees mat wide. So this gives your torso a little room to breathe. Take deep breaths. Just notice what's going on in your body. We're gonna turn the heat down a notch now. So now we're in Dora Explorer mode. Okay, so we got about 10 minutes to explore some poses. And as you know, I chose the one we did last week. And I'm choosing a little Heuschrecke, the grown version of it. So when you're ready, reach your hands forward. On your exhale, come into your cat position. Inhale, come into your cow position. Curl the toes under. Send your hands a little further forward. And now send it back and up into your downward facing dog. We're going to do the same that we did earlier. So we're going to jump back forward. Put your weight into your right foot. You can also walk forward, of course. Left foot to the sky. We're going to jump. And maybe you want to put in a little handstand. Whoop. And then put your right leg behind your right hand. Inhale in here. Exhale, step your left foot forward and just release. If you want to do one more forward fold, feel free to do so. This is going to warm your hammies up for that nice little pose that we got planned now. Okay, when you're ready, exhale, put your hand back on the mat. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, stay here. Inhale, reaching all the way to the top. Exhale, take your hands straight to your hips. Shake out your legs. Let's do this gently. If it doesn't work, that's fine, okay? Remember, you guys, we're having fun here. We don't have to do it all in the first try. Okay, let's put our weight into the left foot, reaching our right foot up high. Let's come in, bend the foot sideways, and then put it down into that figure 4 pose we did earlier. Inhale, reach your hands up high. Exhale, bend low, chair pose, figure 4. Inhale in here. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale in here. Exhale, elbow to foot. Now make sure you get a really good contact point, foot on elbow. Press your foot into your elbow. And if you want, you can take your hands down. And now press your foot into your elbow and lift your back leg into, oh, I'm really sweaty. So maybe if you have a towel or something, if your arms are really sweaty. Yeah, so you get the point. We're trying to take our foot into our elbow and then press your foot into your elbow. This is really important. So press your foot into your elbow and then you can just pull your left leg in and then set it back down. And then we come into a nice little squat position to release. And then you can open up and just walk a little bit in the squat position to even out your hips. Okay? So we're gonna do this again. We're gonna get back up to the figure 4. You try, and the way to come out, look again, is just, I'm gonna sit down, open your leg, and then just do a little waddle. Okay? Use your hands. As soon as we get down, use your hands. Whenever you're ready, come back up. Let's try this again. Weight into your left foot, right foot comes to the sky. Belly button to spine already now. Move the leg sideways, figure 4. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, sit down, chair pose. hands to heart. Inhale in here. Exhale, right rib cage, right elbow comes to your right sole of the foot. Make sure you get a good connection. And then put your hands down and maybe press your foot into your leg. And I'm really sweaty today, so I won't be able to stand it. So come back, take your right leg back, do a little waddle. Okay, so this is one of the poses that we have to practice more often in order to be really good. Also, you have to probably have one layer. So either socks or a long sleeve to make it last more. Okay, you guys, take your hands in front of you, lift your booty, take your right foot back, take your left foot to the sky, inhale in here. On your exhale, prepare, right heel comes to the left knee, we're gonna come into the side plank pose. Okay, grab your gut, and then you can grab the outside of your left foot and take it in front of your head. 5 breaths here. Pull your navel to spine. Last big inhale. And on your exhale, just bend your knee again. Release and step it forward. Step it as far forward as you can. Turn right knee to the mat. Inhale, take your weight into your left foot, reaching all the way to the sky. Exhale, right rib cage comes to the left. We're going to open up in a little twist. Inhale in here. I'm going to change sides. On your exhale, take your right elbow on the outside of your left knee. Take your left hand in your chest. Now let's span open again. So we just crunched and I'm decrunching. Take one big inhale. On your exhale, come back to center. Loosen up. Inhale, reach your hands to the sky. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift your back leg. And exhale, downward facing dog. I want you to take place your left foot on the mat, reaching your right foot up high, pulsate against the sky. If you want, you can also add this little handstand thing. Step your left foot behind your hand, right foot down, release. Ooh, nod your head, yes. Shake your head, no. This is the last round, so you almost got it. The longest part of this is always the warm-up. Whenever you're ready, inhale. Start block position, exhale here. Inhale, reaching all the way up. Exhale, hands to hips. And now, shake it out. Place your weight into your right foot. Reaching your left foot up high. Inhale. Exhale, bend your leg sideways. Inhale. Exhale. Take your leg through the knee. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, bend your knees so you're in chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale, left elbow comes to the right. And this might be totally different. This is my heavy side. So this is very hard for me on this side. And then you can take your hands on the mat. And then you can press your heel, your foot into your elbow and maybe lift off. Come back down. Sit down. Oops. Open your legs. Do a little waddle. And you know this is quite hard, okay? So, and if you're sweaty right now, it's easier to do this when you're not really sweaty. Okay, second round, and then we're gonna move past this pose. When you're ready, get back up. Shake out everything. Beautiful. Let's do this one more time. And then we're back to the other rest of the flow. Weight into your right foot, reaching your left foot up high. Exhale, bend sideways. Inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, sink deeper, hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale, left elbow comes to the left foot. And this is quite tricky. And then you can take your hands down. You can also use blocks. And then maybe lift off. You also gotta make sure that your left foot is really pressing into your elbow. Yeah? If you're over it, like today, I feel a bit weak. So I just come down and wriggle from side to side to have a little fun. Inhale, lift your booty. Exhale, step your left leg back. Take your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Extend. Exhale, left foot comes sideways. And then take your right foot forward, side plank, set up. Take your left hand to the outside of your right foot. And now maybe extend or use your strap. 5 breaths wherever you are. Last 2. Last 1. When you're ready, on your exhale, first bend your front foot and then take it to the mat. Find your low lunge. Inhale, reaching all the way up high. Exhale, take your left elbow on the right outside of your right knee. Take your hand together. Now push into your hands to create this nice little twist. Pull your belly button to spine. Find your nice little Beyonce booty. 2 more. Almost done. And then we're ready for the cool down. Whew. So ready. Take a big inhale. On your exhale, come back to center. On your inhale, reach all the way to the sky. On your exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift your back leg. 1 last chaturanga. Exhale, into your plank position. Press away from the mat. Inhale in here. Exhale, lean forward. Bend your elbows. Inhale. Exhale, up dog. And from here, please take your knees to the mat. Cross them over. And now come to sit on your booty. Okay, let's take our legs out in front of us. And actually just fold over our legs for a second. Let your head drop. Allow yourself to rest. Allow yourself to feel what you've done. And then when you're ready, on your next inhale, lift your gaze, roll back up. Beautiful. Extend through your left leg. Take your right leg into your chest. Also, I noticed I filmed today and I'm like, yeah, my back is straight. My back isn't straight at all. So I recommend everyone who's as tight as I am, please grab a little pillow to sit on or a little block so you have that nice little spine. Actually, this is not enough for me. So I'm gonna take more pillows. So help yourselves. Let's not let our ego tell us we're so great. Let's just cushion up. When you're ready, inhale in, lift your right leg, place it over the right. And you can take your left leg in if you want. We're gonna come into a nice little twist. Notice we are winding down. So you don't have to go all the way in, just make sure it's comfortable. Inhale, reaching your arms overhead. Option 1 is to just grab your knee. Option 2 is to take your twist first, moving your left rib cage to the right, and then take your left hand down and in front of your knee and press your left shoulder against your knee presses back, your stretches here. Inhale, lift off, and if you want, you can turn that right hand back and grab your leg, so you're kind of binding. Okay, you're going underneath that little nadelöhr that you just did, and you can bind. Now, if you bind, pull your lower belly in. So lower belly against the spine, inhale, growing really tall, exhale. Turn your head with it. 2 more. Big inhale. Each inhale will draw you longer. Each exhale will pull your lower belly in and give you more space. And on your exhale, gently release. First, open your arms. Inhale. Exhale, just take your arms like a little schnappy. And then come back. Extend your lower leg. If you're sitting on something, perfect. Most of the people need something to sit on. I want you to grab your top leg and take the knees above each other. So if they're like this and the other knee is pointing this way, please grab something to sit on. Okay, if you want, you can take the left foot into, here you go. Okay, so if you look at your knees now here, they're above each other and they're not pointing to each side. If they're pointing to another side, you will have to sit on something or extend the lower leg. Okay, when you're ready. Inhale, reach your arms up high. On your exhale, take your right hand to your shoulder blades, left hand above the other one. Inhale, grow tall. Send your shoulder blades to the sky. If you want, and you also have a belt with you, you can use your left hand to grab behind your back. And if you can't reach, you can grab your belt. Okay, you can grab your belt and then just pull on both ends of the belt, really pulling. If you're using your hands, please pull on your hands evenly. So give yourself that nice little stretch. Inhale in here. On your exhale, find your Beyonce booty. Move your weight forward. So now you got that nice little hip stretch going. Take one more big inhale for your shoulders. And on your exhale, if you want, you can release the shoulders. For me, it's too intense. Take your arms overhead and just relax. Take a couple breaths here. Nice little stretch. Cow face is the name of this pose. Stretches the outside legs really nicely, as you can tell. Try to release into the stretch. Take one more big inhale here. With your exhale, release all the weight. Just bow down. And on your inhale, look forward, lift your gaze. Exhale, stay here. And inhale, come all the way up. Extend your lower left leg. Your left leg is still above the other, but you place it down, and we're just going to gently open up to the side. So you've all done this before. You can both turn both heels to the left now, like your little baby Heuschrecke, and we got a nice stretch going here, okay? So it goes all the way in your lower abdomen here. It's close to the psoas, but also kind of affecting just the obliques on the side of your body. On your next exhale, come back to center. And we're going to take it to the other side. If you want, we can add a little hip stretch. You see nodding faces? Nodding hip stretch? Okay. So we're going to take our leg like a little leg baby. And just gently move it side to side. Oh, a little leg baby. This is one of my favorite poses for some reason, because it's so funny, because you're actually hugging yourself. Can you imagine? Like, this is you taking care of yourself. You're actually hugging yourself here. Okay, now lift your leg a little higher. I want you to grab your foot and I want you to push your wade away from you. So you have space in your knee. And if you want, you can take your heel into your hip joint. So, oh, you can't see, hold on. So pushing the wade aside, and then we're in half lotus. Okay, if this is uncomfortable for you, just take your leg above your knee. Okay, half lotus. If you're ready, lift your hands to the sky. Exhale, left rib cage comes to the right. And now I can grab my right hand behind my back and maybe grab that left toe. Okay, here's a little twist. Inhale. On your exhale, guide your right hip rib cage forward, find your Beyonce booty, and now you can lean forward and bow towards your extended leg. Hip stretch, leg stretch. Yeah? Take 5 breaths. You can round through the top of your head. If you feel any uncomfortable pressure in your knees, please get out of this pose. This is not so great for your meniscus. If you have any knee issues, we're going to take 2 more breaths. Just notice how you are. On your next inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, stay here. Inhale, come all the way to the sky. And now rotate out of it. So first rotate to the right. Take your right hand out behind you. And then come back to the front. Take your right foot to the mat. And actually you can shake them out a little bit. Just shake them out. It feels really nice. We don't have to flow from pose to pose. Oh, now I can see my makeup running. This is just how sweaty it is here. So you get the full Halloween version of me. Okay, let's extend through our right foot. We're gonna come to the other side. Take your left foot in and then set it over the right. Again, you can see my back here. And I pride myself, I'm like, yeah, I'm fine, but I'm not. You know, my hamstrings are tight, so I wanna sit on something to get that nice little arch in the back. And you'll see with that yoga video I filmed today, you're gonna see that. Don't do that. Take that as a bad example. Take your right heel in if you want. And again, we're gonna move into this stretch. So option 1 is always take your right elbow around your left knee. I'm gonna guide you. Extend your arms overhead. Inhale. On your exhale, right elbow comes to the left and we're gonna open up our hands. Inhale in here. Exhale, right hand comes down. So I'm gonna try to take my shoulder in front of my knee. And then I can turn the fingertips of the left hand down and then grab the back. And now I can take my right hand underneath and here I'm binding. Did this make sense? Okay. When you've bound, pull your lower belly in. Like honestly, like sucking your belly in because you want to look slimmer. This is what it is. And then inhale, grow really tall from your spine. Exhale, press your right shoulder or elbow into your left knee presses back, and this will guide me into a deeper twist. Keep on your exhale pulling your lower belly in. Keep on your inhale lifting through the crown of your head. So length before twist. So this was the wrong way around, I realized, but inhale length first, exhale lower belly in. Take one more big inhale here. And on your exhale, de-evolutionary, entwickel dich zurück. So first open your arms, inhale. Now let's do a little schnappy, so take your left hand forward. We can clap for ourselves, yay! And then we're gonna extend our lower leg, just to set up for Gomukhasana, cow face. Okay, Gomukhasana, cow face. Lift your left leg, take your left knee over the right knee, and this might look very different. For me, I'm sitting on two pillows. It's not enough because the left side is my bad side. How do I know? My knees are pointing two different ways. They're shielding, they're cross-eyed. Yeah. Wait, okay, so we got the left leg above. Okay, so this is better. Now, if you want, you can pull the right leg in. You don't have to though. It's okay to not. This is okay, I guess. Okay, when you're ready, inhale, lift your hands overhead. Exhale, take your left hand on the shoulder blades, take your right hand above. Inhale, grow tall. This is option one. If you want, on your exhale, you can take your right hand and notice how you do this. Take your hand to the side, turn your thumb down first, and then take it behind your back. You're gonna have so much more space. Try finding your fingertips. For me, it's always easier to take a strap in this position. So I prefer doing that. Pull on the strap evenly, so both hands pull. Big inhale. On your exhale, send your Beyonce booty back. Find a little movement forward, so shift your weight forward. Take two more breaths here. And then if you want, you can just lean forward. I'm gonna opt to release my arms and just send them out in front of me, looking forward and then bowing. So I'm gonna take two more breaths. Just letting go here. Allow your hips to release. Allow yourself to release. We're almost there. I'm just doing a really thorough wind down because we did about 50 minutes of workout. So I don't want to be like, okay guys, thank you. We want to cool down. On your next inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale here. And on your inhale, gently come back up. Beautiful. Extend your lower leg, so the right leg first. And this is where we get into that nice little hip stretch. I'm going to take a sip of my tea here to not lose my voice. Okay, let's take our left leg into our baby position. Again, we're hugging ourselves. How cool. And this left leg is my trouble child. Yeah? This is the one. I have an angel child and I have a trouble child. My left leg is my trouble child. But it's funny because that's not really true. My left leg, my trouble child has more willpower and is a little stronger. And my good child, the other side, is actually displaced. So it's got all the troubles inside. Yeah? So, okay, I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, when you're ready, let's take our hand to our foot, push your wade, your calf aside, and then maybe you can take your heel into your hip socket, okay, into your hip crease. If there's a lot of room, look at this is my bad child. If there's a lot of room here, help yourself. Use a block. Huh? You don't have to let this dangle because this just gives you a hebel. So use a block or a pillow. Okay, press through the right toes, you can't see those. Now, on your next inhale, reach your arms overhead. On your exhale, move your right rib cage, so I'm spiegelverkehrt. Open your arms, inhale in here. On your exhale, turn your left thumb down, and then behind your back, use your right hand to take it on the left. So maybe you can't grab your foot here. This is fine too. If you can't, you can use your strap. I'm sorry, I just come up with this now, because it's an issue for me. You can use your strap, take it around your foot, and then just grab the strap. Okay, so we inner twist now, inhale. On your exhale, move your left rib cage forward again. Press through your right heel, and then you can either grab your your toe, or you can just grab the outside of the foot diving low. Yeah, and you can see I'm really supporting myself. So I have a block underneath my knee because otherwise the Hebelwirkung, the leverage on my knee would be very much. I have a strap around my wrists and I'm still getting a nice little hip stretch here. Probably especially because that side is so tight. So take a couple more breaths here. One more big exhale, trying to make it more comfortable here now. On your next inhale, lift your gaze, look forward. On your exhale, stay here. On your inhale, come all the way up. We're gonna move out. So turn your right ribcage to the left once again. Release. So if you have a strap, you can just release the strap. And now come back to center, lift your left leg off, and then just shake your legs out. Okay. Move your stuff aside so you can start to lay down on your mat. Because we're going to windshield wiper, of course we're going to windshield wiper, so take your heels as wide as the mat. Now allow your legs to drop in and drop out. So after all this nice booty work, that was a lot of booty work today. That was a lot of leverage on our hips today. So now we're going to release our lower back. And this can actually carry me down. I'm allowing it to carry me down. And feel free to keep your block in your area because I am giving you the option now to do bridge pose either with or without a block. I hope you can see me. I think you can see me. Beautiful. Okay. Just take your arms to the side and I want you to continue windshield wipering. And can you notice, can you release that pull of your belly button to spine now? And just notice how your lower back starts to relax. Okay, just notice this relaxation happening. For me, this is always connected with kind of like a Gegenschmerz. So the little pains you get when your muscle finally releases. And then when you're ready, take your heels, your knees to the sky. Walk your heels in, come back to center. Take your hands next to your chest and choose now. Choose now if you want to do bridge pose supported, so without a lot of strain, or if you want to do it with a little bit of a workout. So when you're ready, pull your shoulder blades together. Now I want you to pull your belly button to your spine and imagine your chest is leading you into this nice little bridge pose. So lift off, but your chest is leading. And try to find if you cannot crunch your booty together, but pull your navel towards your spine and find length in your lower belly. You can interlock your hands behind your back if you're not on a block. If you are on a block, just ignore what I'm saying. Relax. Everyone who's not on a block can stay here for about 3 more breaths. And then because this is an advanced class, I trust you to come back down and then find your inversion. This could either be candle pose, Katze, I think shoulder stand. This could also be, if you want, handstand, headstand, or pincha. But choose wisely. If your body's signaling for you now that you're kind of done, you can also just go into candle. If you're on a block, feel free to now lift your legs into the sky. I just switched to my block because I'm done. And then if you have your legs in the sky, if you're on a block, you can just release your legs and shake them out. If you're in candle position or any other inversion pose, please make sure you still keep some strength and length and tightness in your legs because that's going to activate your fascia. And if you don't do that, you're going to crunching into your spine. And after all the work we did today, that's the last thing we want. You can always, if you're in another inversion, you can always come back down and also just take a pillow, a block underneath your booty, take your legs to the sky, and then you can shake them out. I feel it's really nice to just shake out my legs. When you're in an inversion, gently come back down. Take your time coming back down. If you need to take a counter pose for headstand pincha or handstand, do so. And then let's meet. If you can, everyone with our legs into the sky, you can just have a block underneath your back or you can just have your legs into the sky. Why are we meeting like this? I want you to take your hands and I want you to gently give you a little bit of a massage by just hitting your thighs. Oh, almost done. You can also help yourself by using your heels to give your piriformis a little bit of a massage. And then when you're ready, take your heels to the mat and let's all do this one together. I want you to come into full bridge pose without a block. Take one inhale here and now take your hands overhead, interlock your thumbs, so like your little pigeon. Take your hands overhead and now pull on your thumbs, so create length. And now on your exhale, I want you to gently roll down vertebra after vertebra, and your goal is it to place your booty closer to your heels than they were when you started, or than it was when you started. Ooh, so much length. Beautiful. Come back down. On your next inhale, leave your hands where they are, extend through your legs, and I want you to stretch. Stretch into all four corners of your body and release. Ah, beautiful. Okay, you guys, we've done it. We're here. You can gently just take your arms to the side. Don't mind if I'm getting up, because I might be getting up just to tell you a little bit of a story. You can take any blanket, any block that you want. Make it really comfortable for yourself now. If there's anything you want to put on, I'm buried deep in pillows, I just noticed. So I'm just going to make use of all the pillows that I got surrounding me and all the dog hair. And now let's be very comfortable. If you want, and if you feel like you need to release any pressure of your lower back, feel free to roll onto your side and also on your belly. Take one knee out to the side. This is choose your own adventure, Shavasana. And I just want you to come back to your breath now. After all the fun we did, imagine this is like a little excursion, a little playtime for your inner child. It had fun. It was activated. It did a lot of stuff, but also, what would you want for your inner child? You want it to sleep well, be happy, and calm. Calm in the sense that you know it had so much fun, but it can relax now that it's back home again. It can slowly wind down. You can just find shelter, find peace and stillness now. So start noticing your breath and start drawing your breath back into your lower belly. Notice the ups and downs of your breathing. Notice the heaviness of your limbs. Relax your shoulder blades, your collarbone. Relax the little space in between your eyebrows. Draw your pupils further into your head to allow your gaze to rest too, and to avoid that restless flickering of your eyeballs underneath your closed lids. Embrace the stillness. Embrace your breath. Notice the balance you're creating after burning or igniting a fire within you. The coals still glimmering within you. We find our water side, slow waves flowing through our lower belly. Each inhalation, another wave coming to shore. Each exhalation, drawing the water away from the shore. Close your eyes if you can. Just notice where you are now. Take your focus, your attention into your right hand. Notice how it's heavy on the floor. Notice how your fingers curl in towards your palm. Now I want you to follow your right palm. Follow the blood vessels in your right palm up towards your elbow. Imagine the two bones of your lower arm. Find your elbow crease. Follow up your biceps and triceps into your shoulder joint. The roof of your shoulder into your collarbone. And then let your attention draw little circles until that little trace, that little light you just followed, dives in deep into your chest towards your heart. Then we're going to send our attention to the left hand as it lays heavily on the mat, on the ground. Noticing how the fingers curl in. Noticing the heaviness, the little tingling sensation in our fingertips. Chasing the blood vessel like a little light through our lower arm into our elbow crease. Imagining how it flows up biceps and triceps into our shoulder joint. Over the roof of our shoulder, into our collarbones. And then let it sink into your chest. Like a little cavity, like a little whirl of light. You gently guide that light, that blood vessel to sink in towards your heart. Take your focus to your right foot, the tingling in your right toes. Follow it up all the way to your heel, into your Achilles tendon, up your lower leg, your calf, into your knee cavity. Circle your knee, come all the way to your thighs, your hamstrings, to your piriformis, the area just underneath your butt cheeks. Circle your butt. Let it go into your hip bones, up your lower spine, all the way until it reaches your rib cage, on the back side of your body. Guide it inside, let it whirl, let the light sink into your heart space. Now notice your left toes. Notice the little tingling sensation. Follow up your blood vessels into your heel. Pass the Achilles tendon into your calf, towards your knee. Circle your kneecap. Follow it all the way up into your left thigh, where it rounds into your hamstring, comes up the back of your body, towards your piriformis, below your butt cheek, circling your gluteus maximus, your big butt cheeks, moving all the way into your hip bone, the Kreuzbein, and then up your spine, all the way till it reaches the rib cage, where it slows down and creates this nice little whirl, encompassing all of your rib cage. Lighting up all of the rib cage, unifying with the other lights to sink into your heart. Now I want you to draw a big breath in into your lower belly and allow yourself to let movement come back into your body. Gently moving your fingertips, your heels, your toes. And then maybe extend your arms overhead. Just stretch into all four corners. Take your time, taking yourself back out of your nice little Shavasana. And you got several options here. I always opt for option, I'm going to curl on my side pull my knees into my chest and just notice the nice little feeling I've now created in my body. And when you're ready, I'm going to let you come back up to sit. Take your time. Just notice your body. Allow yourself to be present here. If you want, you can curl your shoulders. Wild after post-yoga here. I actually should take a photo of this. Curl your shoulders, maybe move your head from side to side. I suggest bowing your head forward, looking over the left shoulder, coming back to center, looking over the right shoulder. Take your time checking in with yourself. And then when you're ready, take your hands in front of your heart and let's bow forward. Let's bow to the light within ourselves, the light within all the people that we meet, the light in our world. The good things, the things worth living for. Let's take our hands in between our eyebrows for peace, to our hearts for love, and then on the ground in front of us, in gratitude to all the things that we're really grateful for, that have worked out fine for us, to that list of things, people, beings, notions that make life worth living. And I'm going to say thanks to you guys for bearing with me. That was a surprised Yoga Nidra. I hope you enjoyed it. Yoga Nidra is the yoga slumber, but we deserved it. Damn, did we work hard.